Hi, I'm Midge Shoemaker, and today is day 80 of my doing 100 days of YouTube videos and focusing on today. So, yay, I made it to day 80. Trying to think what I did today. I I did some very productive things and some very lazy things today, so it's kind of been an up and down day, but that's okay. I did go get some food today, which makes me happy because now I have food to eat. Yay! And I kind of upset somebody today. Not my fault, but the place I went to get food was closing, and I got there right at closing time, and they didn't want to stay, but they did, so they weren't happy about it. But then I was driving home, and I was feeling kind of bad about it, and then I was like, you know what? They could have just told me I couldn't shop there, and I couldn't get my stuff there, and I have to go somewhere else, or I have to come back another day, and it would have been okay. But they chose to let me get my stuff, which I'm grateful for. And so, I was nice to them. I thanked them, all of that stuff. And I just had to remind myself on the way home that I have no control over somebody else's attitude. And if they want to get huffy and upset because they had to stay a little late because I was a little late getting there, that's their choice. They still chose to, let me get my stuff. So anyway, it was just kind of one of those things where I was just like, okay, it was a lesson for me. One, I need to be a little bit more on time because I knew when they closed and I just went late. Um, so that's on me. But two, I'm grateful that they were still open so I could get what I needed. So yay, that's a God thing, I'm pretty sure it is. But also a reminder to me to not take other people's reactions personally and to accept that, they have every right to be upset if they want to be, but I don't have to spend the rest of my day feeling guilty or feeling bad because of the situation. Because I was doing the best that I could for the day, for the moment. So I was like, yay, I did that. And I did. So yay, I had some food. And then I was kind of lazy just watching TV today and took a nap because I was really tired. Actually, I watched a session of conference and then I took a nap because I was kind of falling asleep towards the end of it. And if I wasn't taking notes, I probably would have slept through the end of it. So I decided to take a nap, which was nice. And then I got up. But see, now I'm all messed up because I went to bed late. I got up early and then I took a nap late. And now I'm up late again and I got to get up early in the morning. I was like, well, that may be what I'm doing for a while. Getting up early, doing stuff, taking a nap, and then going back out and doing stuff at night because I still seem to stay up all night. So I'm a little crazy. Got my hours all flipped around. But hey, if it's working and I'm getting stuff done, I'm not going to complain about it. I'm just going to be grateful that I'm getting stuff done. So I did. I took my little nap. And then I read my scriptures and meditationals. And then I probably got something to eat and watched Netflix, whatever, but played games on my phone like I always do. I'm actually kind of thinking it's one of those things I need to give up and I don't want to, but maybe that should be my next 100 days. I'm not looking forward to that, so I'm trying to avoid it. But the idea of just giving up my electronic stuff, like not playing games on my phone, like I can still use it to make my videos and post for YouTube and stuff like that, but and not watching TV, Netflix, whatever, because I don't really need to. I just waste time doing that. And I can find other things I enjoy doing. I can read books. I can clean my house. And if nothing else, it will kind of force me to stop avoiding stuff because if I get bored and I'm not tired, then it's like, okay, what can I do if I can't play games and if I can't watch TV? Then I will have to find something else to do. And hopefully it will be something more productive, like going for a walk or working on my book or some other thing. So those thoughts are kind of playing in my head today because I've got 20 days to decide what I'm doing for my next 100 days. And I've been trying to just, wait until I get that day to decide what I'm doing because I'm trying. I mean, I do need to set goals and I do need to move forward. And I have noticed that it's one of those things that I feel like is a time waster for me. And I know it's not bad to play games. I'm not saying it's bad to play games on my phone and it's not bad to watch, movies or whatever. But I have a tendency to just get sucked in and start binge watching shows on TV that I don't need to binge watch or spend hours playing games on my phone because I start doing that and then I think it kind of sucks me into a place where I get a little bit depressed or discouraged and then I just start avoiding the things that I need to do. But I always feel better when I do stuff and I get things done. So, not that I'm giving up games on my phone forever or TV and movies and things like that forever, but it might be a good motivator for me to find other things to occupy my time that make me feel better about myself, by taking away the things that I use as to avoid doing things. Not that I won't find other things to avoid doing things if I really don't want to do them. But sometimes when I really want to avoid doing my writing and I don't do this, I will clean something. And then at least I'm being productive in some other way because I'm no longer, I'm at least, doing something else. So, and then it would get me to reach out to other people and do other things. So these are the ideas that are playing in my head today. So I think God is trying to prep me to be willing to let go of things that I don't need in my life anymore, and things that I can see that are hurting me, um, or that are, I guess, slowing my progress. Not that, and I could do better, and I know I can do better. I know God knows I can do better, but it's one of those things. I like my games and I like my shows, and I don't want to let them go. But I am struggling to find that balance where I still accomplish the things that I need to do. Um, and today was another example of that. I could have gone to the store much earlier. I was up like an hour and a half, 2 hours before the store closed, and I spent the time playing games on my phone before going to the store. So that's on me. That's that's my fault. So I had the time. I just chose not to use it wisely because. But if I didn't have my games, then I would have got up and done something else, and I probably would have. It would have been different. I don't know, but it's just one of those ideas, crazy ideas. I don't know if I'll actually follow through with it because, again, like I said, I'm stubborn and I like my games, and so sometimes I was preparing my lesson that I'm teaching in church tomorrow, and so one of the things that comes to my mind in doing that is sometimes we're asked to give up things that are good or things that we're comfortable with that we like or that seem to be working in our lives. And we're asked to give that up for something better, for something different. And we don't know necessarily what those blessings are or what the different is going to be. And so sometimes it's scary to just get up and move or to let go of something that you like doing in place of something that's hopefully better. And I'm sure if it's something that God wants me to do, the outcome will be better. Just like all the things that I have been doing up to this point, the outcome has been better. I feel much more connected to God. I feel much more connected to myself. I feel like I'm getting to know myself a whole lot more than I have ever done because I've been facing myself and I've been facing my past and I've been um, unmasking or identifying or been given um, those ideas, promptings, whatever, of things from my past that have been holding me back. Those just ideas or stigmatisms that have been stuck in my head. And I've been learning to overcome them. And I have made great strides toward that. Some days I feel like I've made great strides toward that, and other days not so much. But I always feel better when I'm making those strides, when I'm making those efforts, when I accomplish the things that need to be done for the day. So I feel like maybe letting go of more things that are distractions for me or that can turn into distractions for me. Even though, they're also fun little rewards and nice things. I don't always use them as fun little rewards. I use them as distractions. That's my problem, is how I use things. Because if I only spent like half an hour to an hour a day playing games on my phone or watching TV, it wouldn't feel like it was a waste of time and it wouldn't bother me. Um, but all the things I know I could accomplish in the amount of time that I spend playing games, it does make it feel like it's a waste of time. So it is something that I probably need to give up. Just going to take me some time to adjust to that idea and be willing to do it. So I'm not promising that's what I'm doing for my next 100 days. I'm just saying that's a thought that's been floating around in my head today. But also, I was thinking tonight when I was working on my lesson and doing my scriptures and meditationals and things that I feel like I'm starting to feel better. Like I'm getting better finally. Like, yay, there's an end in sight to all of this, and I can start doing more. I've been doing more, and I'm grateful for that too. And I'm grateful for the lessons that I'm learning and for the insights that I'm getting. And of course, preparing my lessons for teaching in church tomorrow. I have not in the past done that. I have been really bad and always just gone to sacrament meeting and read the lesson before I gave it. So to do it tonight before I actually go to church. So I've actually read through everything and written down, taken some notes and things. Not like I've done a ton of preparation, just a little bit more, without any other outside distractions. So I'm grateful I was able to do that, but of course it means I'm up a little bit later. I also think I'm just up later because I just took a nap really late. But that's okay. That just seems to be what my schedule is, which means I will probably only get 3 or 4 hours of sleep before I have to get up for church in the morning, which is fine. Then I'll just come home and take a nap. We'll just continue my little cycle because it seems to be working for me. So as long as it's working, as long as things get done that need to be done, then I'm just going to keep doing it and I'm not going to worry about it. If I'm getting enough sleep, if I'm getting my stuff done, if I'm awake when I need to be awake, then that's what I'm going to do. And hopefully at some point I will be able to just sleep either straight through the day or straight through the night. So I'm, getting enough hours all at once instead of broken up, because I know it's better to do it all at once instead of broken up. Feel more rested that way too, I think. But baby steps. I'm the tortoise, not the hare, right? Slow and steady wins the race. That's what we're all about today. And just today. So today was okay. Not perfect. Didn't make the best choices, didn't make the worst choices. And at least, like I said, I got food, took a shower, read my scriptures and meditationals, did my lesson for tomorrow, watched a session of conference, took a nap. Not all in that order, obviously. And I'm going to write in my journal before I go to bed. I just chose to make my video before I did that. And I'm also going to get something else to eat because I'm hungry. So, but I'm doing good. I feel like I'm doing a little bit better and I'm grateful for that. And I hope that I continue to do better and continue to find ways to feel better emotionally and spiritually and physically. And I guess mentally and socially goes along with that too. But I need to stop avoiding people and situations in life with my games and TV. And if I can't find a balance of doing that without cutting it out entirely, then maybe that's what I need to do, is cut it out entirely so that when I do it again or I introduce it back into my life, it won't be something that eats up all of my time, because I will be used to doing other things instead or in place of, and then it'll just be occasionally when I'm like really bored or waiting around at, for, I don't know, for something, waiting around for like an interview, waiting around for like my car to get fixed or inspected or whatever, or I don't know. Anyway, random things where there's nothing else to do. I don't know. Anyway, doesn't matter, not important. And like I said, that's not a decision that I've made that I'm sticking to. It's just an idea that's floating around in my head. It's probably one of those God things that he's telling me I need to do that, and I'm just being a little rebellious person that I am and going, yeah, that sounds like a good idea, but I just don't want to. So we're gonna see who wins the battle of wills on that one. And really it shouldn't be a battle of wills. It should be something I'm willing to give up if that's what God wants me to do. But I'm very stubborn when it comes to things like that, and I'm not always willing or ready to commit to that. And it kind of scares me because it would be a change and I would have to find other things to do. So anyway, I may be building up to that for the next 20 days. We'll see. Or I may build up to something else. I have no idea at this point in time. But I'm not going to worry about it today, because today it doesn't matter, because I'm trying to stay into today. And it's good to set goals and have ideas for the future, but it's still, I never know what I'm going to do from day to day. And so I'm just grateful for the things that I was able to get done today, in spite of my other choices, or in spite of myself, I guess. But that's all I have for my video today. So if you like these, you can hit like, subscribe, share with someone else if you think they'll like them too. And I hope you have a great day full of gratitude and maybe do some writing.